All right, so today we are diving deep into the world of Waya steurbaut,
Waya steurbaut.
a content creator who is seriously killing it right now.
Yeah, he really is.
And I'm excited to really get into what makes his content tick.
Yeah.
And thankfully you are here to be our guide
I'm happy to be here.
through the wonderful world of Waya steurbaut.
Right, exactly.
So to start us off, could you tell us a little bit about just broadly, who is Waya steurbaut? What kind of stuff does he make?
Yeah. So when I think of Waya steurbaut, I think of a content creator who really understands how to keep things fresh.
Yeah.
He's got this really dedicated following.
Okay.
And it's not just about the entertainment value, which is definitely there, by the way.
Yeah.
It's more about how he makes viewers feel like they're in on the joke, part of something bigger.
I'm intrigued. What do you mean by that, part of something bigger?
Well, he's big on this whole fan-based approach.
Okay.
He actually encourages his fans to get involved in the creative process.
Wow.
Which is not something you see every day.
No, not at all. So it's more than just hey, like and subscribe. It's actually incorporating their feedback.
Exactly.
Wow, that's awesome. So we're talking transcripts, we're talking notes, we're talking about really getting a feel for how this all works.
Yes, it's all there. And you can see how he weaves their ideas into his videos.
That's so cool.
It's awesome.
Okay, so give me an example. How does this actually play out in his content?
Okay, so you know that Noob Train game he plays? So he has this character, right? This Builder Man character.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
That actually came from a fan suggestion.
No way.
Really?
Yep, and he was totally on board with it.
I love that.
He even said, and I quote, "It's a funny game. You can do a lot of rare things in it."
What does that even mean?
I think he liked that it gave him a lot of creative freedom. He could take it in all sorts of weird and wacky directions.
Oh, I see. So the fans are almost what? Co-writers in a way?
Kind of. They give him these prompts and he runs with them. It's awesome.
That makes such a difference for viewers, don't you think? It's not just a one-way street anymore.
Exactly. And that's what makes it so engaging. It creates this sense of community, they're all part of this big inside joke.
Speaking of inside jokes, we've got to talk about Chop Revenge Crab.
Chop Revenge Crab. Oh, man.
That game. What is it about that game that just spoke to you?
Okay. So first of all, it's chaotic.
Oh, yeah. Pure chaos. But in the best way possible.
Okay, I'm listening.
But what really gets me is how Waya reacts to everything that's happening.
What kind of stuff? Give me the details.
So there's this one part where his character's about to get sussed. Yeah, they're gonna figure out he's the imposter. And he just yells, and I'm paraphrasing here, damn it, wow, I'm innocent again. Okay, but it's going up so soon enough, I will become the more bro sus.
Bro sus. Okay, I can see why you picked that one out. That's gold.
Right. And he just throws these little Waya-isms in there. It's so him.
Totally, and it just makes it feel so genuine. Right there in the room of him cracking up together.
Exactly. It's you're all in on the joke together.
And that's what I think makes his content so special.
It really is.
So we've talked about the community aspect, we've talked about the games now. Let's talk about the music.
Oh, yes, the music.
Because we can't talk about Waya without mentioning his little, what do you call him? Jingles.
Little musical moments.
Musical moments. So have you heard the one where he says, "Get crab on, yes, sir. Get crab on, yes, sir." Oh, man, don't even get me started on that line.
I know, right?
It's been stuck in my head for days.
It's so catchy.
It really is. But what is it about Waya and crabs? Is that a thing?
It is. It's this running gag he has with his audience, the shared language almost.
I like that. A shared language.
Yeah, and it's not just a throwaway line either.
Oh, wow.
If you really listen to the lyrics, and really listen, there's actually a lot going on there.
What? Give me an example.
Okay, so there's this one part, right, where he says, "It's about get crab on, yes sir, bubble sar. It's not just the money, it's about go Barney, a get crowd on, yes sir, winning battles. The cure in this game we all endure tension. Rises pure or subri today. Let's play way, but the way didn't funny. And every sway, good content here to stay."
Wow, that's a mouthful.
Right, but it's he crammed his whole philosophy into a song.
I see it. It's all there. The crabs, the community, the good vibes.
And the energy is just infectious.
It's true. You could practically feel it jumping out of the speakers.
Like you just want to get up and dance or, create some awesome content.
So it's not background music. It's part of the experience, like you said before.
Exactly. It adds a whole other dimension to what he's doing.
And that's what I think makes him stand out,
Yeah.
It's not just about the game. It's about the whole package.
It's like he's creating a world, inviting you into it.
And it's not just the music either, right?
Yeah.
He also does a little bit of animation.
Oh, yeah,
I was looking through some of this stuff earlier, and he even mentioned something about teaching people to animate.
I know, that's so cool, right? It's like he's not just sharing his content.
Right.
He's sharing his skills, his knowledge.
Which is huge, especially for anyone out there who, dreams of being a content creator themselves.
It's inspiring,
It really is. It's like he's saying, hey, you can do this too.
And that's a powerful message to send.
So we've got this community focus, this awesome blend of gaming and music, even dabbling in animation. What would you say is the biggest takeaway here? Like, what really makes Waya's content stand out?
To me, it's his authenticity.
Authenticity.
Yeah, like in a world of perfectly polished influencers and clickbait titles, Waya is just unapologetically himself, and people love that.
That's so refreshing.
It really is. Like, you don't need a fancy studio or $1 million budget.
You just have to be you.
Exactly. Embrace your quirks, have fun with it.
I love that. But it's not just about being genuine, is it? He's also really smart about how he interacts with his audience.
Oh, absolutely. He's strategic about it.
Like, he's figured out how to cultivate that connection.
He's found that sweet spot between being authentic and being smart.
Okay, so as we wrap up this deep dive into the world of Waya steurbaut,
Yes.
what's the one big thought-provoking question you want to leave our listeners with?
Well, he's got this whole fan-based thing going on. So how could other creators, try something similar? What do you think?
That's such a good question. Because on the one hand, the benefits seem kind of obvious, right?
Totally.
More engagement, you build a loyal audience, you might even get ideas you never would have thought of on your own.
Exactly. But it's not exactly easy, is it?
Right. It's more than just like leave a comment below.
Right. You got to be ready to actually listen to those comments.
To really take them on board, even if it means changing things up, going in a different direction.
Totally. You can't be afraid to, let go of your precious vision a little bit.
It's about making that connection with your audience, making them feel like they're really part of the process.
And that's huge.
Totally. This has been so eye-opening,
It really has.
Waya's approach, it's like, it's proof that you don't have to follow the crowd to make something truly special.
No, you don't have to follow any rules, really. Just be genuine, find your people.
Mind your people. I love that.
And have fun. Don't forget to have fun.
So true. Well, that is all the time we have for today's deep dive into the wonderful world of Waya steurbaut.
A true original.
He really is. A huge thank you to you, the listener, for joining us. We'll see you next time.